Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Jack Oates. The GOAT, you either know or you don't. First and foremost, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. I appreciate the support. You guys are GOATed for real. So, here's another segment of Jack Clover. This will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen the spoilers or do not want to see them, I'm going to give you the chance now, even though it was in the title. What were you thinking clicking on it? But come back on Sunday, where I will take the spoiler label off. You got 3 seconds. Anyway, so by the end of this chapter, we see Vonica get sideswiped by Noelle and God just snatch up Lola Pachica. Now, I'm super stoked because, yes, I think it was pretty obvious that Lola Pachica was going to end up being just a puppet to Vonica. That's just her style. Super dope. And I like that this just raises the stakes for Gaja and Noelle, and just the Heart Kingdom in general, but Gaja and Noelle notably. So, in this part of Jack Clover, I want to talk about how I would write more so Gaja and Lola Pachica. Okay, so I think it's pretty obvious that Gaja's probably got some deeper feelings for this girl, more than just being her loyal servant. There seems to be something a bit deeper than that, okay? And I know the sappy shonen thing would be like, Gaja confesses his love to her, and then she snaps out of it, and curses can be overthrown by just, complete the human heart revealing itself. I mean, that'd be great, sure, and that's like, that's pretty cliche, pretty tropey. I get it. I wouldn't mind it. But I also like things that aren't always happy, right? Not everything is going to have a happy ending. And this is just life, honestly. And I'm not ragging on anyone, but a lot of you guys are young. And, you don't know that you're not always going to get what you want. And things do turn out uglier than expected. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to showcase this. So, of course, you can tell by the tone. I don't have Gaja and or Lola Pachica coming out of this alive. Something I would love to see, and this is how I would write it, is that they go into this fight, they're doing well. We see whatever ultimate magic Noelle's got, but it drives Vanicula into this sort of corner where she gets a little desperate and she tries to blow up Lola Pachica, right? So what I would like to see is Gaja seeing Lola Pachica, and I would, of course, like to see Noelle kind of panic, like, what do we do? Because no one actually stopped someone from exploding in the Heart Kingdom. They only diverted the explosion itself. So they weren't able to prevent it from happening. And Gaja, of course, or Noelle for that matter, has nothing in their arsenal that can unleash this curse. Charlotte might be able to weaken it to where Lola Pachica can gain some consciousness and maybe prolong it. Unless someone like Gordon or someone from his family steps in, I don't see this curse breaking. But I honestly don't want any more people in this fight. I think this should be it because this makes sense. So let's go with the best case scenario, that Charlotte is able to weaken the curse that Magicula has on Lola Pachica right now, and while she's not able to fully control herself or the fact that she's going to blow up, she can at least prolong it. And what I would love to see is one of two things. One, her muster up the strength herself to put herself into this water prison, dense water prison, to just be able to explode inside of without having so many casualties. But before that happens, it would be really awesome to see Gaja go in there himself and put the mat down in the final moments. I mean, I think that is, it can be a heartfelt moment, and then we lose two pretty cool characters from the series, especially Gaja, and and that just plays to Gaja's character. I think he holds not only the kingdom but Lolopechka herself to just such high standards that his life could almost be meaningless if neither of them are around. So. I would like to see that. One of my things, though, I would like to see that, whether Lolopechka has consciousness or not, I love to see Gaja battle in his head, like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I completely destroy her? I can't, because that's not gonna save her. What can I do? And what I would love to see is Gaja swoop in, like, just take her straight out of the kingdom into somewhere desolate, maybe into the sky somewhere, and have his final moments with Lolopechka, his queen, and they both blow up in this lover's blaze of glory. I that's how I would write it, because like I said, that is it's not everything is going to be a happy ending, and I hope Tabata pushes for this. And like I said, this is just what I would go for, and this would give Noelle extra drive, so much extra drive to, beat Vonica, and I would love to see Vanicula just laugh at, like, how beautiful that sight was, just of complete despair, and just like, oh wow, lovers died together, like, that was great. Tampering with their lives was amazing. And it came out to this. That was beautiful. I would love to see Vanicula start laughing and Noelle absolutely lose her shit. And then have Nozel pop in and then aid her in this fight. And then probably get Gordon, maybe. Who knows? But that's something I'd love to see. You guys, I guess you don't know this about me too much, but I'm more so like a seinen or a horror manga fan. So when things don't end well, that's when, like, oh man, like, that gets me going. It's just like, I don't know, call it a death fetish if you want. I don't care. But I think it would also do the community some good to kind of shut up the slanderers about, there being no stakes. I mean, that'd be a very big step to me for this series. So it would add so much more depth to Gaja and Lolo to me. But yeah, that's how I would write it. So that there ends Gaja and Lolo and Jack Clover. One thing I do want to mention, though, is, like, I said this a long time ago, but I'm really kind of hoping Vonica does have those same explosion spells on Yami and William, just as a failsafe. If they end up getting their way, hey, we get the last laugh because you guys don't get either one. I think that'd be dope. And if we lose every single person, Yami, William, Lolo, and oh my god, that would be absolutely insane. And if Asta does die, or fall into the clip-on, however you want to phrase that, oh my god, that'd be such a wild ending to this arc. But yeah, that's really all I got for Jack Clover this time. Let me know what you guys think about that, how you would write this part in the series, what you expect, what you like, what you didn't like, and whether you want the segment to stick around or not. Do without it, like more with it, whatever. But yeah, this is fun to me. Just let me know in the comment section below, or on Twitter. You guys know where to find me. Thank you guys for sticking around this long. You guys are super, super goated. MAGA season is far from over, guys. So this has been Jack Oates to go. You either know or you don't.